Hey, what's up guys? Smoking a fat blunt here. And I'm doing a sort of response video to the channel called Laymen Gaming. Specifically their video titled Fans in Open Revolt as Diablo Mobile Announcement Bombs. Now, first off, right off the bat, let me just say I don't hate these guys. No hate against their channel or their content. I'm actually a subscriber. I like their videos a lot. They, update me on what's going on in the game industry. They talk about, games, their opinions, blah, blah, blah. I like these guys. So basically in this video, they're talking about the Q&A that took place after the announcement for Diablo Immortal, which is a new mobile game. A new mobile game for the Diablo franchise that everyone's been asking about. Just kidding. No one at all. Look at that dislike bar. This video is drowning in dislikes. So basically they're talking about the Q&A that took place after the announcement of Diablo Immortal. And if you guys don't know what that is, Diablo Immortal's the new Diablo game in the form of a fucking mobile game. Figure that shit out. These guys at Blizzard come out to their fans who have been dedicated to this series for years and have been waiting 6 years for a new announcement for a new Diablo game after they've been disappointed with 3. They come out and say, hey guys, we got you covered. You know all those features you've been wanting and have been missing from Diablo 3? Yeah, we're gonna put it on this Diablo game. And by the way, here's the catch. It's gonna be a mobile game. And it's never coming to PC. So yeah, as you could tell, that they dislike the shit out of the video and people's comments are being deleted. And yeah, it's just a shitstorm of dislikes right now. But let's get right into the video. And my main issue is just with Mr. Layman on the left. His opinion on how one of the fans is being disrespectful or whatnot, but it'll make sense later. Let's get into it.
Announcements on Diablo at the next BlizzCon. So everyone was really excited and everyone naturally thought it was going to be Diablo 4. Then, of course, it hits and it's a mobile game, everybody. And people were pretty blown away, it seems, and in the wrong way. So let's cut to the first clip, though, of the question. Well,
the Q&A segment.
The Q&A. Let's start with one of the segments.
I was curious.
Fluffy.
I was curious. I see a lot of mechanics that we've kind of been begging for in Diablo 3 in this. Is there any plans to make this playable on PC, or is this strictly mobile forever?
Alright, so this first guy, totally reasonable question. Hey, we have been asking for these features to be in Diablo 3, which was a disappointment. I'm not the biggest Diablo fan. I did play 2 and 3. I like 2 more. 3 was okay for me, but a lot of, hardcore fans had issues with 3, and they wanted some features for a while in this game, and people have been waiting 6 years for an announcement for a new game, and they're hoping these features that they wanted were in this would be in this new Diablo they're about to announce. So he's asking, hey, can any of this we've been asking for all of this, and you're putting it on this mobile game. Is there any way it's gonna be going to PC, man? Because I'm not playing Diablo on my fucking iPhone or whatever phone this dude's got. So, all right, let's continue.
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
God, I fucking love these guys. I'm dead ass serious. These guys are funny. Okay, so before this continues further, I just want to say I don't have a problem with the guy who asked the question, and I don't even have a problem with the answer to that question. At least he's being honest and not pulling an EA and going, oh, we have stuff in the works and we'll see what happens or whatever. He just straight up says, no, fuck you. It's only going to be a mobile game. Sorry, nerd. Alright, so let's continue on and hear the layman's response.
Very, very, very rare that it happens. Very rare. But usually agree. Yeah. And it's horrible because I don't think booing is nice. Booing is not nice.
Okay, yeah. Booing is not nice at all. I mean, put yourself in those guys' shoes on there. They're working on the game. They're announcing it to you. You know, they're probably thinking that, hey, maybe these guys will like this game. And then, you know, they tell them straight up, yeah, it's only going to be mobile. We're not putting it on PC. And then they just get booed. I'd feel like shit too if I was up there. That'd be embarrassing. But as not nice as it is, I mean, if everyone agrees that, hey, we don't like this, I think the quickest way for an entire group of people to show their opinion on something would be booing. So, you know what? Justified.
So, I guess
Dramatically.
You know, it's very jarring, and I think that they're going to really be facing an uphill battle in trying to get people who play Diablo to play it on their phones.
Now, let's just quickly look at the like ratio of the video on the fucking Diablo YouTube. Okay, so it is currently at 4%.
It's a like decimal at this point. It's fucking low.
It's terrible. I don't actually think I've ever seen something so low than that.
Yeah, it is terrible. I mean, could you... what else would you even expect? Like, imagine the goal, like the balls on these guys, to not have any kind of game or announcement for a new Diablo for over 6 years since the last title. And with a lot of fans, the last title, Diablo 3, was kind of a disappointment. Imagine them coming out and going, hey, you've been waiting for a main title, Diablo, for a long time. We got you covered with this mobile game right here, though. Remember all those features you wanted in the third one and didn't have? They're right here. Just pull out your iPhone or your shitty Android phone and go ahead and play this. Like, I do not blame the dislike ratio, and I do not blame any of the booing and any of the concerns this loyal fan base has to this game. Anyways, continue.
This game will come out, and I'm sure a lot of people will play it. People are already kind of hating on this game. Is it going to be, you know, pay to win? Is it going to be a mobile system, how it fucking works? Like, in terms of it's going to be a very, you know, free to play at the beginning, but then you've got to pay, spend money, just like other mobile games.
Oh my god, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Instead of making a brand new Diablo game, you know, on the PC, they're gonna make a mobile. You really don't Sorry, I'm high as hell. Anytime a game goes mobile, you already know there's gonna be microtransactions in it. You already know it's gonna be pay to win. You already know there's gonna be microtransactions out the fucking ass, dude. Like, at this point, anything that goes mobile, you can just automatically just skip, because it's just gonna be an RNG fucking grind fest and pull out your wallet to get any kind of progression that you want. I mean, to not even at least put it on PC, that's a red flag for me right there, that they're not gonna put it on PC. That's no thank you. So moving on, is about to be shown my main gripe of this video, and it's mostly Mr. Laymen here on the left, his opinion on what's about to happen on the Q&A on this next clip right here.
But let's get now, right, to the next part, when someone got up and asked a question.
This hurts to watch.
This hurts to watch.
I actually don't even like it.
This is fucking...
And I'll elaborate.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
Oh my...
No, it's a fully fledged Diablo experience on mobile, which everybody will get to play, and hopefully which will bring new heroes to Sanctuary, as well as welcoming our community back into it, and something we're very excited about.
So,
firstly, that's a fantastic answer.
I mean, that's a corporate fantastic answer.
No, but that's a good answer. That guy held his feet, because that
that's...
guy in the audience is a fucking douchebag.
Okay,
in my opinion. Listen, no, listen.
Oh shit!
No, because look, this clip perfectly summarizes what I think is wrong with, you know, the video gamer, the edgy, you know, video gamer, right?
Alright, now here's where my main issue with this video is. While I agree that guy had a fantastic answer, I don't agree that the guy who asked the question is that much of a douchebag. And I also don't agree that this is how the typical edgy gamer, whatever that even means, acts or asks questions. What do you even mean by that?
Two things. Firstly, the sense of entitlement. First, like, they haven't done shit to make this game exist. Right?
Okay, I hear you.
Listen,
yeah, okay,
let me just finish this.
Yes, please finish this. Please finish this opinion you're about to shit all over me.
They haven't worked on it. They haven't invested any time in it. They haven't, you know, sacrificed maybe family lives for, you know, development hours. They've done shit all. They've turned up into an audience and rocked up and they're watching a presentation.
So what if these players, these fans, haven't worked on the game at all? What does that have to do with anything whatsoever about their opinion on this? And you know what? You're about to say it's like disrespectful to ask a question like that. And sure, you could argue that maybe he should have just asked a legit question instead of went up there, try to, you know, make a lol, and go, is this an April Fool's joke? Fine, I'll give you that. But just because this guy has not worked on the game or sacrificed family time or whatever, or hasn't put any effort into this game, does not mean he does not have a valid opinion. It does not mean that what he said should be disregarded as disrespectful or something like that. These players are the consumers. These are the consumers who buy these games and have been asking for certain things for several years for the next title of a highly anticipated sequel to a disappointing game. Everybody's pissed as hell that they're about to get a mobile game that will never come to the PC. Like, could you imagine? Do you know how long we've been waiting for a Metroid game? A proper Metroid game? Years. I think a decade almost, or more. I don't fucking know. It was so long. But could you imagine, with this newly announced Metroid Prime 4, imagine Nintendo comes out with the first new trailer for Metroid Prime 4, and guess what? Hey guys, hey gamers, loyal fans of the Metroid Prime series, the Metroid games. This new Metroid Prime 4 title, guess what? It's going mobile. It's gonna be a mobile game with who knows how many pay to win schemes, who knows how many microtransactions, and you can't use it on your Switch. Or you can use it on your Switch, you just have to beam it from your phone to the Switch or some shit like that. Do you understand the backlash and amount of dislikes that would be brought upon that trailer? And could you imagine, the boos for this game would be so much bigger than this Diablo announcement, in my opinion, because people have been waiting for a new Metroid Prime, a new Metroid game in general, for so long. And that fan base is small, but they are loud, dude. If that happened, that would be ridiculous.
Okay. Right? Now, look, you may love a franchise. You may be 15, 20 years old and dear to your heart. But to get up and speak with such disrespect in front of an audience and put those developers who are obviously working really, really hard on this project...
No, I disagree. No, I don't think what that guy said was that disrespectful. Maybe distasteful is probably a better word to use. But disrespectful? No, dude. Everyone in that audience is thinking the exact same thing. They saw this reveal and they're like, is this a joke? All that guy did was just convey what every person in that audience was thinking at that moment. Is this a fucking joke? Is this an April Fool's joke right now? And no, if they were working really, really hard on this project, it would be Diablo 4 on PC. That's what this game would be. It would not be this mobile piece of shit game. So no, I don't believe they're working really, really hard. Not trying to discredit, you know, there's good mobile games out there, and I'm sure it's going to be a good game. Like, I'm sure there's going to be lots of people that'll play it anyways. I mean, that's probably going to happen. But for them to not say anything for this long amount of time and to come out with a mobile game, I don't think they're working really hard. With the state of gaming now and like all these microtransactions and loot box and mobile game, and you know, just having like $60 price tags on top of mobile game features or whatever. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Like Battlefront 2 and shit like that. In this day and age, when you hear something going mobile, you automatically think it's gonna be shit and just fucking ridden with all kinds of microtransactions and pay to win and loot boxes and, you know, pay this, pay that, pay this, and you get this and that. So yeah, I don't agree that they're working hard. Oh, these poor developers are working hard. The consumer who made this whole entire franchise popular shouldn't be so disrespectful. Give me a break, man. It's not like he came up there and went, "What the fuck are you guys doing? You guys, the F this, F that. You guys are idiots." He just calmly and said, is this a joke?
On the sort of in the spotlight like that, and it's basically embarrass them, is a shitty thing to do.
I hear you. Look, I totally.
Secondly, I think it also perfectly echoes the sentiments of what people are actually feeling.
That's exactly right.
So I think that there is a way to go about and do things. That is not how.
I agree, kinda, but I mean, it really wasn't that bad of a thing to say. Like, he could have went way worse. Sure, you know what? I'll agree. He could have went a different way. Like, but to say it's disrespectful or this is what's wrong with the typical generic edgy gamer. And that's how all gamers ask their questions at Q&As, and these rarely happen, by the way. Developers don't reveal their games live and then be like, "Hey, let's talk about it now, and your opinion." And I have no... These guys must have really thought that this was gonna fly. I don't know how these developers thought, hey, they've been waiting 6 years for a sequel to Diablo 3. A proper sequel. Let's come out live. Fucking live in person and reveal a fucking mobile game. Oh my god. The balls, dude. They have huge balls and don't care, or they are just completely ignorant of what was about to happen by revealing this mobile game to their crowd of fans who are PC gamers. I guarantee like 99% of these guys are PC gamers who have been playing the Diablo franchise on PC. Like, come on, man.
I agree with you. The way that he went about it was just too harsh, right? Too harsh. But at the same time, we can still talk about, like, are people actually feeling like, is this like not a joke, but is this like, you know, is this Blizzard really not reading their consumer and not understanding the market, like not understanding what people wanted for the next Diablo?
That's exactly right. I agree wholeheartedly, man. Either Blizzard just doesn't know what their audience wants, or they do know, but they're trying to do something shady here. And I mean, I hate that I have this kind of guard and this caution anytime I see a franchise like this go mobile, like how you were talking about Command and Conquer going mobile. And EA totally getting just shit all over them. But that's just how it is. When like the kind of schemes that these companies, and you gotta remember, these are companies who are doing, well, everything they do is to make money. Okay, this is a huge company. This is Blizzard. Now Blizzard Activision. So the money's coming first to their mind, and when I hear a mobile game, I just cannot help myself and feel like this is just going to be a cash grab, especially when it's on an established franchise like Diablo. Like, no one asked for this. Who in the last 6 years after Diablo 3 came out said, you know what, I really want a mobile Diablo game? Like, no one at all. And I'm sure there's, like I said before, I'm sure people are gonna play this. They're gonna try to get whatever kind of Diablo game they can get. But I mean, if they don't at least port this to PC, a lot of people are gonna be pissed off, and very justifiably.
He said, "Is this a joke?"
Yeah, I know that. But
Very different.
What I'm saying is, people, although that I think that he should have done that in a different way, people still have the right to say, you know what you're creating it's not really what I want, and I'm disappointed that this is what you're making.
Absolutely.
No, we do, because if this was EA and if we were talking about Battlefield 1 right now, it'd be a whole different story. Because it'd be EA doing EA shit again, and we'd be shitting all over them. But no one's going, oh, you can't disrespect EA. why are you disrespecting these people who worked on Battlefield 1 so hard? You can't be people shit on EA so hard. So many jokes, so many memes. The biggest memes of this gaming generation have come from EA. The pride and accomplishment and the fucking just everything from Battlefield 1. If this was EA that we were talking about right now, if this was EA or Activision, we would not be saying that this is disrespectful for anybody to be saying the worst kinds of comments. But this guy, he says, is this a joke? And that's not as disrespectful as the shit that people have been saying towards Battlefield 1 or against Black Ops 4's bullshit that they're pulling. But because this is Blizzard and it's disrespectful. What he said was disrespectful. At most, all I will agree with is that he could have done that another way. Sure, fine, whatever. But I do not agree that what he did was disrespectful. He was literally saying what everyone was thinking at that moment. And he's not entitled, okay? This isn't some fanboy screaming at the top of his lungs at these developers. That would be entitlement. If he was getting up there like a crybaby, just totally cussing these guys out or whatever, that'd be disrespectful. That'd be a sense of entitlement that individual would be expressing. But it's not. He goes up there, and on behalf of every Diablo fan who is thinking the same thing, he asks, Blizzard, really? Is this a joke? Are you kidding us? We pay you. We make your games popular. We are the consumers, and that's the thing, man. I don't dislike you. I don't dislike you, Mr. Layman. It's just to say that this is disrespectful is very disingenuous. It's not the right thing. It's not right. I don't agree with that at all. These are the consumers. These are the people that keep their lights on. These are the people that buy their games, and they should. The customer is always right. I don't care at all. Like I said, if Nintendo comes out and says, "Hey, Metroid Prime's going mobile," that's a shitstorm. That's a shitstorm waiting to happen. If EA came out next year and said, "Hey, Battlefield Bad Company 3, everybody, going mobile," EA's stock is going to hit China, dude. That's how fucking low it's gonna go. You can guarantee that. If they try pulling some mobile shit for their next Battlefield game, you guys would not be saying anything in reference to being disrespectful to the developers working on Battlefield Bad Company 3 mobile at all. You would not be saying that any consumer or fan or whatever asking if this is a joke, or even saying the worst kinds of possible offensive things to these guys. You would not be saying it's disrespectful. Maybe you would, I don't know, but I mean, you definitely would not be you would not see a comment on a Battlefield Bad Company 3 mobile trailer that says, "Is this a joke?" and you would not say that that's disrespectful. Okay, you would be liking that comment and you'd agree. And that's my main issue. But yeah, I just wanted to share my opinion. I suck at doing response videos, but oh god, this one I definitely felt the need to respond, because I mean, the customer is always right. Consumers, they're the ones who buy these games. They're the one who play these games, and to some variation, of course, developers can make whatever they want, but you gotta realize these developers at Blizzard have a huge fan base behind this game Diablo, and it's a PC fan base. Every single one of them played Diablo on PC, or the vast majority, and the vast majority of them are PC gamers. So when you come out and 6 years later, with people on PC asking for a new Diablo, waiting for a new Diablo announcement, you come out and say, "Hey, this is a new Diablo, but it's only mobile, and you can't stream it to PC or anything, and it's never coming to PC," you're gonna get shit on. Your video is gonna get disliked to hell, and you're gonna have questions like, "Is this a joke?" with that being said, I'm done with this video. I was rambling a whole ton, but I wanted to say what I wanted to say. All right. Thank you for watching. Peace out.